speaker. Introduction for electromagnet. An electromagnet is type of magnet in which the magnetic field is produced by an electric current. The magnetic field disappears when the current is turned off. Electromagnet usually consists of wire and wound into a coil. A current through the wire creates a magnetic field which is concentrated in the whole of the center of the coil. The wire turn off the often wound around the magnetic core and core made from a ferromagnetic material such as iron. The magnetic core concentrates in the magnetic flux and a more powerful magnet. Electromagnets are widely used as component of the electrical device such as motor, generator, electromechanical solenoids, relays, speakers, hard disk, MRI machine, scientific instrument, and magnet separator equipment. Electromagnets are also employed in industry for picking up and moving heavy iron such as scrap iron and steel.
Sound wave. Objects that vibrate in some medium create mechanical wave known as sound waves, which propagate through that medium as vibrations of the individual molecules. Sound wave can propagate not only through air but also through other mediums such as steel, glass, helium, and water. In air, the velocity of the sound wave depends on temperature and is given by an equation as described in the lecture. Wherever we describe sound wave, we usually mention the sounds with loudness and pitch. Loudness and pitch are subjective properties and depend on the intensity and frequency of the sound wave, respectively. The higher the intensity, power output of the sound wave per unit area perpendicular to the movement of wave. The higher that loudness and the higher that frequency, number of complete oscillations per second, the higher the pitch.
How do speakers work? A speaker is composed of a permanent magnet, an electromagnet, and a vibrating cone. Electricity flowing through coils of wire create an electromagnet. This electromagnet is attached to the cone. As current flows through the coils of wire, the electromagnet that is created is quickly pulled towards the permanent magnet and then quickly repelled from it, taking the cone with it. As the cone vibrates, it creates puffs of air that form sound waves.
Recap: speaker comes in all shape and size, enabling you to listen to music on your iPod, enjoy a film at the cinema, or hear a friend's voice over the phone. In order to transfer an electrical this means that it is in turn attracted to and repelled from a permanent magnet, vibrating back and forth. The electromagnet is attached to a cone made of flexible materials such as paper or plastic, which amplifies this vibration, pumping sound wave into the surrounding air and towards your ear. Inside a speaker, it consists of cone, electromagnet, which is coil, permanent and permanent magnets.
Most speakers must use more than one size driver because it's very difficult for one driver to accurately reproduce sound wave over the entire 20 Hz to 20 Hz frequency range of human hearing. They also use more than one size driver because it's difficult for one driver to reproduce sound wave. The most common frequency components are called woofer and tweeter. High frequency audio signals go through the tweeter and low frequency signals go through the woofer.
vibration to create sound wave. When everything is working as it should, the speaker produces nearly the same vibration that the microphone originally recorded and encoded on a tape, CD, LP, and so on. Even though an electromagnet is just a piece of iron core wrapped in with coil in sorts of wire, they are activated by the electrical current flowing against them through the coil wire. There is a metal armature that is magnetically pulled onto the iron bar when the current flows through the wire that is wrapped around the magnet and switched on where the component it is linked to and supposed to switch on. Same goes for the sound wave. Each type of the sound is a series of longitudinal or compression waves that move through air or other material. Sound does not travel in a vacuum. Like a waveform, sound has the characteristic of wavelength, frequency, amplitude, and speed or velocity.